Hi, welcome to Hawaii Solutions. My name's Bill Denham. I formulated the company Hawaii Solutions to bring emerging sustainable technologies to Hawaii. Today's video will focus on one such technology called gasification-pyrolysis. Gasification-pyrolysis sounds like a big word, and it kind of is. What it is just basically making gas out of biomass, such as wood chips, nutshells. These are things that are high on this chemical organic molecule called lignin. The intent of this video is to show people the power of gasification. This is one of many series of videos I plan to create that explains and highlights what gasification is and how it's used. And then I'll move on to other technologies. For now, however, the video I show will showcase a type of gasifier that's a demonstration model. This is not one that you typically buy for your home or business, but it's good in that it shows you how you can convert woody mass material, like some examples are these wood blocks here. This is a hickory wood, could be kiawe, could be Albizia wood. In fact, when I was working for a biomass to energy company in Denver, we ran Albizia wood, and it ran really clean and well. It ran really fast too, because it's a very light wood, and we know that's a problem here in Hawaii. So this is something that we can convert from being a problem into a solution. And it's not that hard. If we can just chop the Albizia wood into chips like this, we can actually put it into a gasifier. We'll basically heat this chip, okay, and the heat that's derived will be from this wood chip itself. Some of this wood chip, some of the wood mass will be converted to charcoal, hot red glowing charcoal, and that will provide a heat that will stress the rest of the chips. What happens is that these chips start to get stressed and they start to shrink, and the gases within them start to break down, decomposes. Actually, I should say, the molecular structure of the wood starts to break down and turn into a gas. These gases are volatile gases. In summary, it's called wood gas, Holz gas if you're in Germany. Some people call it producer gas. And the other name would be some benefits of wood gas are multifold. If you can take a wood gas and pipe it from one location to another, that into itself is a benefit, versus having to move the wood from one location to another. If you want to adjust how much the rate of gas is developed or how much wood is burned, you can control this, because gasification employs the technique of limiting the air supply or oxygen for the combustion process, thus allowing the production of the gas. So you can actually direct the flow of the gas, and then you can control the flare, the heat of the gas, or the heat of the flare. That's another point. You can have a flare. A flare is a directional energy, efficiency device in which you're going to light the gas, and you can actually direct the burn or the heat towards a direction or right under an object which you want to have heated, and it's most efficient this way. The other benefit of gasification is that you can run a generator. The wood gas is not as strong as propane, but it's strong enough where you can run a generator, and it won't run at full load, which can be a good or a bad thing. It's good in that the wear and tear on the machine won't be as heavy as if you ran it at full load. The bad thing, though, is that you had made an investment on this piece of equipment at a certain capacity or size, and you're not fully utilizing that capacity. But with all that said, if you consider the source of the fuel being renewable, and what I mean by renewable is that wood trees growing in a forest for harvesting are really solar batteries. They're living batteries. The reason why I say that is because if you have a forest like we do in Hawaii of albizia wood or eucalyptus wood that was planted there back in the 50s or 60s by our own Department of Natural Resources or others, with good intentions to really develop a new industry in Hawaii, such as pulping or timber, which is very reasonable. Also, there are higher order goals or intentions, such as soil erosion abatement and other things like that. And so, with that said, it's there. It's very large. They should be harvested after about 10 years, maybe 15 years of growth. They're way past that. They're like closer to 30 or 40. One thing that we can all agree upon is that albizia wood and eucalyptus do not belong in Hawaii. I mean, they're beautiful trees, maybe eucalyptus more than albizia, but the fact of the matter is it does take away from our native forest. And what we should be looking at is a way to remove these trees, make use of the wood, either for timber, pulping, or gasification to make energy, and replace the forest, working with the Nature Conservancy or others, Sierra Club and others, to replant native Hawaiian trees. And so please bear with me on this video. It's going to be short. I just want to showcase really how we can get this piece of wood to give up this gas and turn that gas into something that's usable for us, and especially in Hawaii with the lack of energy supply, like the oil or coal or natural gas. This is something we really should spend time thinking about to see whether this is something that's right for us. And that's the purpose of the videos, and me being a part of this picture here, is to help guide people or to assist advocates of sustainability and emerging technologies to help us get there. Anybody who needs help, I'm willing to help. I'm not particularly focused on any given agenda, other than the fact that it has to be pono and do right. Not for a select few, but for the majority, and also that it's something that we believe is right, and we all talk about it and we decide as a group what's right and wrong for us here in Hawaii, and I think that's where we need to be. Beautiful film. So this is what producer gas looks like. It's clean. It's very, very clean. It's hydrogen and carbon monoxide and some methane. And it's really hard to see the flame, but at night you can see it. Hi, back again. Welcome to Y Solutions. I'm here at Hill City, Waipahu, Leeward Community College parking lot with my boss, Director Bill Labby, who went to get some duct tape and other. I thought now would be a good time to explain what we're doing. Basically, we're going to run a generator on stored producer gas. I made this yesterday. This is a weather balloon. In case you've never seen a big balloon, this is not a beach ball. It's not a ball you sit on. This is a weather balloon, and it's really good at holding light gases like hydrogen that are very small molecular size. Also, we have a 900 watt generator, and we have a couple of valves where we're going to introduce both air to run the generator on gas, but also to move the mixture of producer gas over to the generator so it can run on producer gas. So in a bit we'll have this running. That was very good. That went on for about 2 minutes. Success.